Hi fam, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. I trust you are doing well. Sure you're enjoying the beauty and the glory of God as usual. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being such a blessing. Thank you for being very wonderful to me. Thank you so much, and to God and to yourself, definitely. So, the word for today is it has to do with generational blessings and curses. A lot of people suffer this while some others enjoy this. The thing is, people have suffered from these curses because it's not as if they didn't try, it's not as if they didn't pray. They've prayed. I know it just takes the grace of God to make everything right. That is just it, because a lot of people have been through this and that, but it takes the grace of God to really make things easy for anybody at all. And the thing is, okay, let's start with generational curses. Generational curses, the main purpose of any curse at all is to attract more curses and to cause one to be wicked. Because when you are wicked, people will not favor you, and it will make things difficult. You struggle where others are making it. Things will just so, and this comes from the fruit you eat. It comes from the fruit you get. Yes, as crazy as it sounds, it comes from the fruit you eat. Fruits are very important and vital. Where you buy your fruit from, what you say to your fruit, what you use, how you bless your fruit matters a whole lot. I can't buy fruit today now and not bless it. And whenever I'm blessing my fruit, I tell God the spiritual blessings that you attach to this fruit when you were creating it, let it start working in my life. That's what I do personally, and it was just by the help of God. We have the fruit of the Holy Spirit, we have the fruit of the world. The fruit of the world will always attract curses, but the fruit of the Holy Spirit will only attract blessings. In the sense that it's the word says, "By their fruit you shall know them," which is either you produce wickedness as fruit or you produce love as fruit. And if it is love, definitely you get love, because whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. So the thing is, a lot of families suffer this. There are children, there are grandchildren that are struggling, trying to just have a peaceful life. In fact, some are so loving, but in one way or the other, these causes will push them to get wicked. And the major thing there is, most parents and grandparents, when they die, there is no heaven and earth yet. Sorry, and hell yet. The thing is that we have only one judgment day, and there is a reason why your parents, either your grandparents or your whoever it is that has died in your family, there's a reason why they show up in your dreams. They show up as to be remembered, so that where they are, where they've relocated to, because they are living elsewhere. They are not just with you, but they are elsewhere. They want to be remembered there, and when they are remembered there, they will have favor there, because it's anyone that is remembered. Even according to the Bible, it is when you are remembered that you have favor. So the thing is, if they are remembered there, if you dream about them here, you speak about them here, you remember them here, that okay, yes, it's not as if this person is dead or they are living. You see them as living things, then they will live well where they are as well. So because of this, a lot of grandparents will always come, and they will not want their grandchildren or children to succeed, due to the fact that they want them to keep remembering them. And as they are remembering them, they will not be able to face what they are meant to do, or they ought to do, what they are meant to do, or even fulfill purpose. That's why some will even die in the process, some will struggle, and that's why they always put an obstacle, either as an animal or anything that you just have to kill first before you pass and you cross over. So, in the sense, in the process of doing this, that is where you see people suffering one thing or the other, one affliction or the other, this and that, and they be like, I don't know where this attack is coming from. No, see, the enemy within is the enemy is the one that empowers the enemy outside. If the enemies inside are and not empowering the ones outside, there's nothing that can happen to you. So wherever you are, it starts from the family. It starts from even the parents. Your parents might not even know why they are maltreating you. Some don't even know why they are hurting you, but there is something attached. Some will be like, they don't want you to get married. They have married you spiritually, you don't even know. Yes, it is that deep. And some, it is the siblings. They'll be like, if this my brother or this my sister gets married, they'll forget me, and I have to be remembered so that good things can be coming to me. It has been happening that way for years. And the truth of the matter is, in as much as I get angry at wicked people, I don't like to judge them, because we are all living by the grace of God. It is not their fault. Some people do things and they don't even know how to go about it. That's why you see some people, after they finish doing all this, they start feeling bad, they feel remorseful, they start crying and all that, but they can't control it. They can't. And that's why we keep praying for grace to do the right thing. We have to pray for his grace to do everything well. Anything you want to accomplish, is just by the grace of God. Then we move to the blessings. The blessings as well has to do with remembrance, but it has to do with the people that are remembering you for good, not for bad. This time around, you know, you have talent, you have the talent, you have the skills, you have everything, but for one reason or the other. But when you have the blessing, anything you do, no matter how little it is, there will be so much sprinkling of favors on it. There will be so much, pleasant surprises, wonders. You live your best life and all that. And that is when you'll be able to build up yourself. You'll be able to build up yourself to the point of leaving an inheritance for your children. Meanwhile, it's not like the bad ones don't leave inheritances. There are people that are cursed and they leave inheritance, but due to the fact that that inheritance was built on wickedness or curses, it will also attract same thing. Okay, in my own situation now, I come from a wonderful family. My father, my father was the firstborn of I think his father married about 28 wives or so. I can't remember. My father was the firstborn, but of the whole children, and he was very close to his dad, and well, his mom as well. They were really close. The family was united. The thing is, my father has a house. My father's house is blessed. My father's tenants' houses are also blessed. By tenants' house and all that, they are all blessed. But at the same time, there were still curses I had to overcome, even from my mommy's side. My mom is a very strong woman, she's a blessed woman and all that. But there were just things that have to just come out of. There are situations that people will marry and their spouse will die, things like that. And I had to pray. And I thank God he brought me out of it, and I know it is ended already. All those things, affliction, sorrows, I know they are ended already, because I know God helped me to pay the price. If it is not by the grace of God, I won't even have the knowledge of knowing that you have to pray on every fruit you eat. Because when people give you fruits, they are giving you, it's more like they are giving you their character. That is how it is in the spiritual realm. So with time, after you eat that fruit without blessing it, with time you start exhibiting that person's character, and you don't know if the character is going to bring you good or bad. Some will innocently do it. Some people don't even know. I have given a lot of people fruits. I do that a lot whenever I visit homes. In fact, I've stopped now because I don't know. I don't know what is happening again. But at the same time, definitely I bless whatever I give people. But at the same time, I wouldn't want issues. Not that I'll go and give someone and the person will start thinking otherwise and all that. I don't want to holler. But at the same time, please. Oh my God. God help me. You have to pray about everything, and you have to pray upon everything. Seriously. And that is how you attract the blessings. And another thing that deprives people of favor is envy. Envy. I thank God that I have the grace. I don't know how to envy anybody. Even when I try, I end up admiring the person anyhow it is. I don't just know how to wish anybody bad. If I speak ill of anybody now, with time I will have to just pray for the person, because I'll start feeling bad again that, okay, why is this person like this? I don't, that's just my own nature. But at the same time, if you don't have that kind of, and it's just by the grace of God, if you don't possess that kind of nature, please pray about it. I have told people severally, pray about it. It's very, very important. The more you envy people, the more you go down, and the more they go up, they rise up. Because you're not wishing the person well, and meanwhile, it is that same thing that will happen to you. Whatever you sow, that is just how life goes. Please, anything that you know that is not of God about you, pray about it, please. I pray that God will help you and give you the grace to pray, and I pray that there will be results as you pray. Everything that's not of God in your life is uprooted. You begin to experience the blessings, the real fruits of the Holy Spirit. Yes, the fruits might come with suffering, but it's not as if it really, really has that suffering in it. The suffering there that people don't even understand, they be like, the fruit of the Holy Spirit has to do with long suffering. No. The suffering there is that it will help you overcome, because there's this way it will humble you. And once it humbles you, it will show you the way that, okay, you have to be sensitive here, you have to be discerning here, Meanwhile, a lot of people in the world just want to be arrogant, and that is not how it works. We all have to work together to make things right. You can't be an island, you can't stay in isolation. No. You need people to rise. No matter what you are doing, no matter how hard you work, you will always need people to rise. So please, I pray God will help you so much. I pray this word has brought so much light, as it has brought light to you. I pray that it will bless you so much, beyond even what I expect or even think or imagine, beyond our expectations, and you begin to experience blessings upon blessings. For 1,000 years, for centuries, you begin to experience the blessings. No more afflictions, no more sorrows, no more pain, no more tears, no more losses, no more death. Only blessings, favor, open doors, sweetness, success. Maritally, people are suffering. I pray that your marriage will be peaceful. I pray that your children shall be wonderful and they shall excel in all that they do. And I pray that, and another thing is, whenever you see the dead in your dream, or you maybe you hear about them or something, always say God bless them, because they are not dead. So if you say rest in peace, trust me, it's as if you are telling them that they should disturb you more. Yeah, that's how it works. Always say God bless whoever it is that is dead, so that wherever they are, they will receive their blessings. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't believe in the prayers of is it purgatory? What do they even call it in Catholic? But it is very, very, very true. Even Muslims do this prayer. They pray for the dead. A lot of people don't know. Some people give out for they give alms for the dead. You are giving alms for the dead because you don't want them to suffer where they are. So you are giving so that they will also receive blessings where they are. That is the meaning. A lot of people don't know a lot of things, but and when you hear things like this, if you are not even hearing from someone that you trust or know that the person is spiritually sound, you feel this person is exaggerating, or the person is just trying to worship the dead. No, you're not worshiping them. It's just there are just some rules and there are some principles in life that one has to go through in order to overcome some things and to conquer. See, when you do those things, for example, now my dad is late. I dream of my dad from time to time. I pray for him and some other family members like that. And in the process of praying for him, he has opened my eyes spiritually to a lot of blessings, a lot of things. Because what you can't see, they can see it. They are in the spirit realm, they know better. They can see it. There are things that my daddy will open my eyes to, okay, go like this and do this. That's why some people say my ancestors are blessing me. Yes, it is right. Your ancestors can bless you, but the major blessing is from God. So even if my daddy says this in the dream, do this, it's still God I'll go and refer it to and be like, God, okay, this is it. Let your own blessing, because I don't want to be receiving blessing from the dead. No. You shouldn't work that way. I don't want to die now. I'm not dying now. You get it? So even if the dead is blessing me as a result of your blessings upon me, I still want your own ultimate blessing to speak for me. So that is the mindset that we should have, please. And I pray that God will just keep going ahead. You just keep going ahead and, perfecting everything. Blessing you and settling all that concerns you. God bless you so much. Have a wonderful life.